Hello, guys. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time coming across this channel, I'm Shay. This is Reed's Review, where we are living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, all while saving a dime, discussing budget-friendly fragrances. And today is no different. We're going to discuss a nice budget-friendly fragrance. And if you are like me, you love to smell good and you love your surroundings to smell good. And so, if that is something that interests you, if this is your first time, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining this little ordinary um, family that just likes to talk about sense. That's it. That's all. Without further ado, we got one today, and I'm just going to give my thoughts and opinions on as far as how it smells to me, how it performed for me, of what I think about it, my thoughts and opinions. And this is none other than Peace and Love. And you see this little box here that it comes in. It is a fingerprint magnet, unfortunately, but a lovely box. Peace and Love from the Lattafa Pride line. And we know that's the higher end of fragrances of the Lattafa line. And this is how she opens. So it's like this. You open it, and there she sits. Well, all right. Couldn't really get it out of there. It's a nice looking bottle. I did hear somebody say this particular Pride line, these bottles look like headstones, tombstones. And when you look at it and you kind of think about what was said, it almost reminds you that. And the top also has Lattafa Pride on it. On the other side, it's just the Lattafa symbol. And let's just get right into it. I've enjoyed wearing this fragrance. I've had it in my collection no over a month, and I've had the pleasure of wearing it um, full wear at least 3 times now. So Peace and Love. The main accords are powdery woody, vanilla, fruity, and almond, floral, rose, citrus, nutty, and aromatic. And the notes are as follows. Top notes are black currant, almond, and bergamot. And in the heart you have rose and tuberose. The base is vanilla, sandalwood, and heliotrope. Y'all, and these notes and those accords all come together and blend and make this nice fragrance here. And so I'll start off by saying, like I said, it's in the Pride line. So this is going to be around 40, maybe 45-ish. But it is worth it. And I'm pretty sure you could probably get it at a discounted perfumer for maybe a little bit under that, maybe. But like I said, it's the Pride line. So um, this is very similar, supposed to be very similar to Soul Maliki by Dries Van Noten. Dries Van Noten, yes. And if you've ever smelled that particular fragrance, um, and this one, please drop in the comments and let me know and tell me what you think about it. So in this particular fragrance, this has an opening of freshness, of greenness. Let's just spray it. Y'all see? I hope y'all can see. Spray is pretty good. Yeah. So that blast, that it has a blast of freshness, a hint of greenness, but it's not a greenness that turns me off, because there are certain green scents or notes that I do not care for, and it's mainly the ones that are very strong as far as smelling like it's a freshly cut stem of something. I talked to, oh, see, now it's turning into those heart notes. So it opens up with the freshness and the greenness, along with you get that little nuttiness, which I'm sure the almond, the nutty almond, you get just a hint of that, and then, but it's nothing like too overly powering because the note of almond sometimes is depends on how it's done is a little too much for me sometimes as well. But this is in this fragrance is done really nicely. So the freshness and greenness and then that little nuttiness is like right on time. It's different, but it's nice. And so once you get into the heart notes or the heart of the heart of the fragrance are the florals. And right after that nuttiness that comes in the beginning, you start getting the florals. And then for the base, it's just nice and soft. Um, the base, like I said, it has the sandalwood and the vanilla and the heliotrope. And the sandalwood, of course, brings in that um, kind of the earthiness, but the creaminess. And then the fragrance smooths out, and it's just a soft, and that's what I think makes the pottery accord. Um, this is also in the very, very background of this fragrance to me, and I don't know if anybody else gets this. I have no clue. But to me, in the background, you get a hint of spice. Now, I don't think it didn't list any spicy notes. It didn't list any pink pepper or black pepper or cinnamon or anything like that. But I'm guessing it's just the way that it's all blended together. You, to me, I get just a little hint of spice, but it's just right, and it's just and it's so nice. Yeah, to me, that is me. That is me. Everybody, like I said, everybody may not get that. Um, that's like in the background of the fragrance to me. Also, I will say the longevity of this, the times that I've worn it, in my opinion, I've gotten great longevity. Um, I would say you can get about 7 hours. If and spray pretty good. You don't have well, this you don't have, just be careful because it's gonna depend on how macerated your fragrance is. And I believe probably the more this sits and matures, um, it's probably gonna turn beastly, is what I'm thinking. So probably in the next couple of weeks, months, or a month or whatever, if I go back to this fragrance, I bet it's gonna be like beast mode. I just have that feeling. Um, like I said, the longevity was about 7 hours each time I wore it, 6 to 7 hours, maybe more. Um, and I would also say like the projection and the sillage of the fragrance is probably moderate. Um, and definitely a female or feminine fragrance. I don't really, I don't know. I don't see a man wanting to wear this or feel, but hey, as I've said in the past, to each his own, but I know a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances considered unisex, but and I'm not sure if this one was considered unisex. I do not recall, but I will say, even if it is considered unisex, that this leans feminine, in my opinion. Let me just keep saying that. My opinions. Um, it is nice. When I first got a decan of this or a sample of this and I first sprayed it, I mean, first sniff, I was like, oh, something about this reminds me of Noble Blush. And it may have something in it along those lines, but it is definitely not Noble Blush at all. Um, This is good. Um, I do recommend if you like, I don't know, if you like Noble Blush, um, any fragrance along that line, I would guess. Um, yeah, you probably would like this. If you like, what's that, Musamam White? If you like that, I think you'd like this. Um, it smells so nice. Right now, I would probably give this, if it was out of 10, I'd probably give it 8.5, and I would give it a 4 and 4 stars right now. Yes, I would. I'm trying to think, was there anything else I was going to say? I wrote myself down some notes. I think I've said everything I was going to say. Peace and love. I do recommend. So that's it, guys. Those are my thoughts and opinions on peace and love from the House of Lattafa. It is from their Pride line, and I think it is worth, $45. So that is it. You guys have a lovely rest of your Wednesday evening, and I will be back later with my thoughts and opinions on another fragrance. Until then, you have guys stay prayerful, pray for country, stay blessed, stay in your word, and remember only what you do for Christ will last. Guys, take care.